Hi, my name is Hannah Magruder, and this is my story of self. A word I often use to describe myself is curious, and when I think of what I love doing the most in the broadest of terms, it would be learning new things. And while that comes naturally for me to say now, I can trace back the origin of this passion for learning to Thursdays at my grandmother's house. Throughout my childhood and even until today, there has been a regular tradition of going to my grandmother's house every Thursday after 4 o'clock. As soon as you enter into the door, after taking off your shoes, you are greeted with the smell of freshly baked biscuits, the sound of creaking floors, colorful flowers in delicate glass vases, and the feeling of a warm embrace from Grandma. The place exudes safety and comfort. When children are young, as I've learned from interactions with my younger cousins, it is sometimes hard to get them excited about learning. Math homework does not always sound as fun as playing with Play-Doh. But when I was at Grandma's house, and as she smiled and praised me and sat with me until I was done, answering history trivia questions, doing crossword puzzles, reading books, and doing math equations were my favorite activities. Her whispers of "good job" and "my smart girl" never failed to encourage me to pick up the next book or finish the next problem. Although what I was learning was easy stuff to her, she never belittled me. When I did easy stuff, she was right there next to me through it all, guiding me and giving me confidence. When I go to Grandma's house on Thursday today, the challenging activities of before have changed a little. Now I get questions on how do I set up the internet? Can you help me print this? How do I order this from Walmart? I have seen many times when my grandmother would get frustrated over technology and want to give up because she does not fully understand how to use it. Seeing my grandmother wanting to give up on using her technology reminds me of myself when I was a little girl. Learning new things that were hard for me to understand at first, but feeling confident knowing a warm and supportive person was always by my side, breaking down whatever I didn't fully understand. Now when I go to Grandma's house, I sit beside my grandmother, helping her navigate her iPad, showing her how to complete each step so she will be able to go through it on her own the next time with ease and confidence. The importance of relating my grandmother in the present to me of the past is not to infantilize her or others who are not fully experienced in technology in the digital age. It is to do the exact opposite, in fact. When I was younger and difficult subjects were being explained to me, I never felt inferior to my grandmother, who already knew how to do multiplication and division with ease. In her safety, I was able to gain confidence in my own skills and ask for help when there was something I didn't understand without feeling shame. This came from having a presence that I could connect with and feel comfort in. Many times when older people or people with less access to technology in general need assistance in using it, they are met with a mysterious chatbot or a faceless caller over a phone. The key to developing access in technology is connection. It is difficult to willingly learn what comes easy to others without feeling comfortable and safe. Connecting with someone in a personal sense allows teaching to be smoother and easier. When people don't feel isolated and alone, they are more receptive to adapting to changes and learning new things. The warm, comforting, and safe environment of my grandmother's house is what helped me to accept what she was teaching me, and eventually with the foundation of the knowledge she had given me, I was able to build on it on my own. The same is true when learning about anything new, including how to use technology. My goal moving forward and in learning more about AI is to increase access to underrepresented and underappreciated communities. These individuals are just as deserving of being served in the growing digital age, but often feel the need to push back against it due to lack of understanding stemming from the lack of priority in teaching and connecting with them on a personal level. It is important to bridge the gap by being the guiding voice and safe environment that my grandmother provided for me. And in this way, increasing access to technology will become much easier as individuals will become willing participants.